What's up, gentlemen? So the majority of people that you meet are totally average and forgettable, right? Nothing really special about them. But there are some people that you see or that you meet once in a while that are absolutely unforgettable because they stand out for the right reasons. Today, guys, I actually want to go over a few ways for you to stand out in a good way. So the inspiration for today's video is actually a Reddit thread that I recently came across that said, what makes a guy stand out other than height? All right, and I started reading through some of these answers. There were like 250 comments, and I was inspired and I was excited, basically because there are things apparently that people notice that make you stand out other than being 6'3" or driving a Lambo. We're gonna go over some of the most common answers. I'm also gonna share some of the things that I personally feel will help you stand out from a sea of average everyday dudes. And real quick, before we get started, guys, something I just wanna mention. If you are somebody that wants to upgrade and elevate your grooming routine, Pete and Pedro, my grooming company, has recently launched this badass custom grooming quiz. This quiz and technology took us literally 8 months to develop, but we just dropped it and it is super badass. I would love for you guys to take the quiz to see what you think and get your feedback. If you're interested in grabbing any of the products that we end up recommending, because all of these things, they are going to generate custom recommendations for you based on your answers, right? Whether or not it's your body, it's your hair, or your fragrance, we are going to generate a custom recommendation and help you build a grooming routine. It is cutting edge. There is nothing out there like this on the market, and that's something that I'm super excited about. Anyway, if you're interested in checking it out, guys, and helping us out, take the quiz. I'm going to link to it down below. If you see anything that you want to grab, or there's something that you've tried at Pete and Pedro that you want to grab again, there is a limited time discount code down below. It works pretty much site-wide, so if you want to grab a bunch of stuff, it works. If you want to grab one thing, it works. Bottom line, if you want to smell, look, and feel incredible, hit the link, take the quiz, let us know what you think. Tell us, yo, Alpha, it's awesome. Yo, Alpha, it sucks. Yo, Alpha, you're the man, and you definitely stand out in a sea of everyday average grooming companies. Guys, you're amazing. Link below, so is the code. So the first few things I want to talk about, guys, are things that I personally know for a fact will set you apart and make you stand out from everybody else who is average. Number one is a good dresser, right? Dressing in style is one of those things that is undeniable, right? If you put yourself together, if you dress well, it doesn't mean you've got to be wearing a bunch of brand names or anything like super fancy, but if you are put together, if you're coordinated, or if you have an individual style, something that looks effortless, this automatically makes you stand out because most people dress like crap. Number two is your body, all right? This is one that I learned early on, right? If you look like you work out, if you've got a nice body, you automatically stand out because most dudes do not. If your body fat is under like 20%, if you can see an ab, next level, if you can see 3 abs, 4 abs, 6 abs, this is something that automatically is going to make you stand out from everybody else, all right? Go to the beach, go to the pool, go somewhere where there are dudes with their shirts off, right? 99.9% of them look horrible, but if you're the dude that looks good, right, everybody else's eyes are on you. Next up is you have charisma. Charisma is something crazy, sexy, and powerful. It also is going to make you stand out from everybody else who's basic and boring, right? Charismatic people have attractive personalities. They've got a way of engaging and interacting with people that sets them apart from other people. They also make other people feel good about themselves. The next thing that'll make you stand out from everybody else is being assertive without being aggressive or demeaning or putting other people down, right? If you expect to achieve anything in life, guys, the people that get it are the people that go after it and grab it or ask for it. They're not ashamed to. People that actually go after what they want and they're assertive in their belief in themselves, but also their belief of making change or doing something that is going to help other people. These are the people that stand out from all the other people that are basically just going to take a back seat and wait for something to happen or get handed to them. The next thing that'll make you stand out from other people is empathy and kindness. Empathy and kindness, guys, it's so underrated, but it's so crazy powerful. When you see somebody, right, that does something nice, whether or not it's opening a door or lending a hand or volunteering their time, right, listening to a friend, having emotional intelligence, having deep conversations, right, and really engaging with somebody on a deeper level, this is something that's undeniable because so often we get so consumed with our own life, we don't look for opportunities to actually engage and help other people. But the truth is, people that do, they definitely stand out from the crowds of selfish individuals. The last thing I'd like to talk about before we get into this Reddit list is actually your grooming, right? If you're well groomed, automatically you are standing out from 99.9% of other dudes. If you smell good, you're ahead of them. If you look good in terms of your skin, your hair, your beard, your nose hairs aren't crazy, your eyebrows are trimmed, your hands aren't funky, your nails aren't bitten and nasty, gentlemen, you are above average. You're also standing out in a sea of stinky ass savages. Gentlemen, now let's read some of these answers over on Reddit. Number one is his humanity. Some guys are really cold or don't show a lot of emotion. I like somebody full of life and confidence. If you talk to me about something you're passionate about and I can really feel the excitement, I love this, all right? Next up, a good smelling bloke. I have a thing for smell, so when my partner came in wearing Rebel from Pete and Pedro and smelling so good, I was hooked. Actually, she didn't say Rebel, she should have. It was a different fragrance. I think it was like Calvin Klein, a little stinky, but check out Rebel Lady, you're definitely gonna be extra hooked, all right? I'm usually drawn towards quiet guys, all right? Not timid or shy, just quiet, not loud or trying to overcompensate in any way. Quiet and confident is what I like, all right? I absolutely love this answer because a lot of times I think when it comes to like standing out, a lot of people think they've got to be like the biggest or loudest dude in the room. And this is basically saying, hey, if you're calm, if you're quiet, if you're confident, sexy. When I met my boyfriend, he was well dressed, nothing fancy, just put together. Gentlemen, I'm telling you, style, it's key, all right? What makes a guy stand out to me is when he's being himself, not trying to impress. His smile, his attitude towards life, a good sense of humor, and his belief system. All right, now that's something else we didn't talk about. Gentlemen, somebody that has a strong belief system, whether or not it's in a higher power or whether or not it's in right and wrong or just your basically moral compass, right? This is also something that basically helps guys stand out in today's world, right? It seems like we have become a lot more lost, in my opinion, but people that have a strong sense of self and a good sense of right and wrong and actually live their life accordingly, I think is definitely something that makes you stand out. Being able to hold a conversation and it not leading to comments about sex straight away. Also, this is actually something that I saw like a few times, was not talking about like sex or being overly like sexual. This is something that makes guys stand out apparently, and this I thought was A, sad, but also very poignant. Guys, you gotta act like you've been there before, right? You're gonna get it if you're more cool, but if you're not, you may not, if that makes sense. All right, posture, another one. I'm gonna blast through a few more of these, kind of rapid style because I've talked too much. All right, nice clothing. All right, effort and genuine interest, how respectful they are, a beautiful smile, nice hands, good manners, confidence, style, and I also love tattoos and forearms. Gentlemen, forearms, sex, gentlemen, forearms, sexy, we talk about it all the time. If you want to automatically look more attractive, expose the forearm. If you want your arms to look bigger, expose the tricep. Gentlemen, arms are sexy. How does he message me? Does he mention anything physical or sexual? Guys, I'm telling you, most dudes do not do it right? They're always too quick to talk about it, and unfortunately, it's turning them off. If you're more low-key, talk about something that they're actually interested in, you're gonna get a lot more action than the dude that's talking about it, right? How does he make me feel? What makes a guy stand out to me physically is he's muscular, cool tattoos, great style, confidence, and a great beard. Beards are sexy, gentlemen. I've talked about this a gazillion times. Shoes, gentlemen, his shoes are also super sexy, all right? Here's another one that I'm gonna wrap things up just because I thought it was funny. My boyfriend is the love of my life. He's 5'6", which is awesome. He has a beer belly and a pervasive chronic illness. He also is brilliant, funny, kind, and very quick at his mental faculties. Gentlemen, here's the deal. If you want to be standing out from everybody else, you got to be awesome. If you blend in, if you're comfortable taking a back seat and letting life give you the business, and I'm not talking about the good kind, you are never going to stand out. Gentlemen, stand out from the crowd because everybody else is boring.